Testing, 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 testing. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Welcome. I'm very excited. We are here for our weekly live business Q&A launch hour where you can ask me anything in relation to branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow a six-figure service-based business. So if you are tuning in, say hi in the comments and submit your questions. And I'm gonna get on Instagram too. So give me 1 second. All right. Yeah, you can hear me. Great. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So submit your questions in the comments so we can get the questions going. All right. That's good. This we're going to. All right. I think we are ready to roll. We're ready to roll. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Perfect. So welcome to Live Business Q&A Launch Hour, where you can ask me anything in relation to branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow a six-figure service-based business. I am coming live today from, welcome, first time here. I can't see your name, so put your name in the chat too. And just ask you can literally ask me any question about branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow a six-figure service-based business. This is your opportunity to ask me live. Hi, Renee. Welcome. Welcome, Coleman Queasy. So if you see my vision kind of directed a couple different places, I'm on Instagram too, which is why you might see me look to the side. But I'm here, live business Q&A. So submit your questions in the comments about branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow six-figure service-based business. And I'm going to kick things off by talking about a couple different topics. So I'll start with one topic and see if we have any questions. So the first topic that I want to talk about is organic ways that you can improve your search engine optimization. So if you have a website and you have a business that you are interested in getting more traffic to the site from Google, and you are not necessarily paying for ads, you want to consider organic strategies, which means unpaid strategies to grow your brand. So the way that you drive more traffic organically to your website, or one of the ways that you can do that, is by blogging. So a lot of people don't know a whole bunch about blogging, but basically blogging is one of the best ways, best unpaid ways to drive traffic to your website. So the strategy that you have to follow when you do this is, the first thing that you want to do is identify keywords that people are searching for on Google that are related to what you do. So what I like to do, there's a tool that I love to use. It's called what is it? What is it? Google Keyword Planner, Google Keyword Planner. So with Google Keyword Planner, basically you type in different words or keyword phrases that you think relate to your business. So like for my business, so I do branding, web design, and marketing coaching. So some words I might put in is DC branding, DC web design, DC marketing coaching, how to build a website, how to start a business, how to start a service-based business. All of those are different terms that I potentially might want to show up for on Google. So what I'm going to do is go to Google Keyword Planner, put those keywords in, and see what the search results are going to be for it. So with the search results, I am going to look and see if there's any traffic, if people are searching for it. So there's a specific column where it shows you the amount of traffic that people are searching for on Google, and you can use that to figure out what keywords you want to optimize your site for. So for those, in those cases, basically, once you search those keyword terms, you are going to pull a report. So you can just download that report of historical metrics, and you look at the report and see what keyword or keyword phrases people are searching for. Once you figure out what keyword or keyword phrases people are searching for, then you can incorporate that into your blog posts. And you want to do it in an organic way. So what I would recommend is using some of those keywords and keyword phrases as inspiration for topics to talk about in your blog. So again, I said like DC area web designer, how to start a service-based business. I might want to write an article or write a blog about how to launch a service-based business. And I'm going to be very cognizant of incorporating some keywords from my Google Keyword Planner spreadsheet. And if you consistently do that, you are going to organically increase your search ranking so that you can get closer to the first page of Google. So in that case, so just in regards to like, a lot of times I get the question like, how often should you be posting? How often should you be blogging? Because there's such a range of how often you should be blogging or can blog and stuff. So basically what I recommend, so the maximum that you want to blog for improving your SEO is no more than once per day. So when you think about a month, you don't want to blog more than 30, 31 days in a month. And the reason for that is that Google, they are combing the keywords, but they also are looking to see when is the last time you updated your website. And if you have multiple updates that were done on the same day, they only are really giving you credit for one of the updates. So You may see sometimes a site will say in Google, like last updated February 2nd, 2023. If you had 3 blog posts go that day, it's only counting like one of them. So make sure that you are incorporating your keyword strategy. Make sure you're not blogging any more than 30 to 31 days a month. The minimum you want to blog, I would say, is 1 or 2 times a month, but get into a cadence that's going to work for you and your schedule, and just be very regular with it. And organically, that's going to improve your search engine ranking. So that's my first kind of rule of advice in regards to organically doing search engine optimization. So another topic, while I wait for questions, I see someone is doing, and again, this is a live business Q&A. So if you feel brave enough, you can actually come on camera with me, or and actually you don't even have to come on camera. You can come on audio and not have your video up if you want, and you can ask me anything live, or you can submit your questions in the comments. So please submit your questions in the comments. This is what I'm here for. I want to be able to continue to do this and provide you guys with this, with this resource. So please submit your questions in the comments. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about is using speaking as a way to increase business for your company. So you may see, like, a lot of people are really getting into speaking, or maybe they're getting featured on podcasts, or you see them on YouTube channels, things like that. So they're doing different things to, for in speaking, to basically get things going, to get traffic to their website, and to even get clients. So the way that speaking works as basically like a sales funnel is that when you have a speaking engagement, obviously you're talking about whatever is the topic, you're going to be speaking about, or that you've agreed to speak about. So obviously you're going to be talking about that topic, but when you're talking about that topic, typically you'll have a flow of information in your, let's say, PowerPoint. So you have a flow of information that's going to be in your PowerPoint, and then you get to the end and you want to pitch the audience for whatever is your main, like, signature program, signature offer. You want to pitch them. So how you do this in the flow of, like, having speaking and speaking engagements, using my things. But yeah, of having speaking and speaking engagements, is you give them the what and the why, but not the how. So, for example, you might say 5 strategies to clear up your skin, or, there's so many topics you can talk about. I would need a specific topic. So, let's say you're esthetician. You could say 5 strategies to improve your skin without using harsh chemicals. And so you'll give the strategies. So you'll say what you need to do. You need to start using a toner. You need to have a nighttime routine. You need to, use an eye cream. And maybe you specialize in, like, organic products or something. So you say that, and then you say why they need to do it. You need to use eye cream because over time it helps combat bags. It helps combat dark circles. But you don't tell them what eye cream they should buy, or how to create an organic eye cream, and things like that. Like, you don't give that to them. What you need to do is you need to build up that suspense, so that you are the solution to their problem. So at the end of your presentation, you're thinking, like, why, or they're thinking, why should they, well, they know the why. So they know the why. They know why they should be doing different things. You should use eye cream because it's going to eliminate your circles. You should use organic products because it's not going to have any harsh toxins or anything like that incorporated. So you give them all of that, and then You say, how are you going to do it? How you're going to do it is um, you're going to sign up for my coaching program, which teaches you how to formulate organic face and eye products that are going to help you. And if you want to sign up for it, here's a link. So you either give them like an offer that's very time sensitive, a special deal that's very time sensitive, never more than 7 days. The time sensitive, usually I recommend just 2 or 3 days at the most. So here's a special link, here's a special offer. If you don't take advantage of it within this time period, it will be gone after that. Or you can say, you can invite them to get on a call with you. You can say um, your schedule is very limited. Your schedule is very busy. Your calendar books up fast. If you aren't able to get on the calendar, I'm so sorry. You can maybe try again for next month. So you want to create some sense of urgency. You want to create some sense of a special offer, and you want to offer the how to do it by your services, by working with you. A lot of service-based business owners, they may give, well, not that they give too much away. They may fear that they give too much away, but really what it is they're giving the what, why, and the how. You are not supposed to give the how when you are, giving information, because the how is what they pay you for. So always consider that when you are thinking about speaking and getting more speaking engagements. There's a lot of different coaches that are out there that can help you get get engagements or pitch to media and things like that. So you can look out for it. I don't have a specific person right now to look out for, but that's something to always think about when you are, just considering how to grow your business and get more clients. Welcome, Ryan Wilson Law. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so that's what I have. I see I have a couple people that are watching. So again, this is live business Q&A. You can ask me anything in relation to branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow a six-figure service-based business. So submit your questions in the comments. Right now, I don't see any questions in the comments. Ryan, submit your question, please. Any question, it can be anything. And if you want to submit questions privately, I don't know exactly how you could do that, but submit your question in the comments. So those are the two main topics that I wanted to talk about. So now is the time for you guys to ask me questions, and just a quick iteration overview of what I just mentioned. So the first thing I was talking about is organic search engine optimization, and how you can get people to get more people to come to your website, get people to um, work with you to improve your search rankings, and things like that, by blogging and using a keyword strategy. And then the second thing was about speaking and using that for more clients. Welcome, Housecoat Homie. And Ryan, yes, I am still in Silver Spring. So I do, if you're interested in working with me, I work with everybody nationwide, maybe even worldwide soon. And so we do a whole bunch of virtual visits and everything. But if you're local to the DMV area, I also, some of the meetings and things that we have, I'm available to do it in person. I have a, um, I have a, what's the right word? I guess I have a membership. I have a membership to a co-work facility where we meet. And so I have a variety of clients that in this area that I meet with, and we will go to the co-work facility and meet there in person in office. So hit me up, DM me if you're interested in learning more. If this is your first time learning about me or learning about what I do, I am a brand strategist, web designer, marketing coach, and I specialize in helping service-based business owners launch and market beautiful brands and websites that grow six-figure businesses and attract and convert more clients. So I've been doing this for 10 years now. It's just crazy. I started my company 10 years ago, and I've been a full-time entrepreneur for the last 4 years. So if you're interested in becoming a full-time entrepreneur, hit me up because I can help you get there. and grow your business to six figures, because you don't have business if you're not earning regular income with it. And obviously, you want it to replace your full time income so you can do it full time. So hit me up. So if you're joining in, I see we have some more people that are joining in. This is live business Q&A, where you can ask me anything in relation to branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow a six-figure service-based business. We have about 9 minutes left. So submit your questions. I see you guys watching, so please submit your questions in the comments. Okay. All right, we got a question. So, got a question from Instagram. It says, "How do you keep up with fast-changing landscape for service-based businesses post-pandemic?" How do you keep up with fast-changing landscape? Fast-changing landscape. So I think in anything, I think the landscape of an entrepreneur, or just being an entrepreneur in general, it's all about adapting to whatever is the current climate. Like, for example, before the pandemic, a lot of entrepreneurs were doing things a certain way. Like, let's say they were doing webinars and that was their main way to get clients. They were doing it a certain way, or maybe they were doing like in person things before the pandemic. And that was what they were doing to get clients. And then all of a sudden, the pandemic happened. Everybody was at home. That wasn't the way that they were able to get clients anymore, and things had to change. So as an entrepreneur, you have to adapt. And so one of the biggest things is that you need to observe what some other people are doing, especially people that are bigger in the industry, or have been more established for a while. What strategies have they changed to, or they flipped to, in the fast changing landscape and environment. And then the second thing you need to do is trial and error. If you never start, you never know if you're going to get any result from that. So there was definitely some different trial and errors that I was doing in the pandemic and shortly after the pandemic. And you just have to adapt to it. Being an entrepreneur, you have to adapt a lot to the landscape, because it's always going to be changing. But if you stay if you stay in circles, like, so if you have a community of other entrepreneurs that you are talking to, if you are engaged, like if you're in my Brand and Convert with Adrian and White Facebook group, I'm talking about different strategies. I'm talking about the market and things that you can be doing to improve your business. So definitely make sure you just are staying on top of what is going on with the climate, and don't be archaic where you're not able to change, grow, modify, test different things. Always kind of be seeing what works and seeing what does. And when you find something that works for you, and that is generating business, generating leads, stick with that until it doesn't work for you anymore. And when it doesn't work for you, that's when you can pivot. So yeah, good question. Thank you. Welcome, Reverie Chaser. So we're doing live business Q&A right now, where you can ask me anything in relation to branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow six-figure service-based business. All right, so we have another comment. You said, "I agree with the importance of adapting, but do you find that these corporations are starting to incorporate culture into their marketing schemes? What are your thoughts on this tactic?" Corporation. I mean, so in regards to corporations, so I specialize in service-based business owners. And typically we don't have a corporation. I mean, I guess some of us do, but mainly I am an expert for companies that are like 50 employees or less. So I'm not sure what the bigger companies are doing, because as a small business, we're operating in a different type of market. Um, but incorporating culture into their marketing schemes, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, incorporating culture in your marketing scheme is fine. Again, things that big businesses are doing that have millions and millions of dollars of revenue, they can afford to try different tactics, pay for commercials, incorporating culture. There definitely has been a lot of like culture related incorporation, and different things. But I think as a small business, that doesn't impact us as much. And if you're starting your business or if you're growing your business, um, I don't know. I mean, incorporating culture, I would say more you need to compare yourself to other businesses that are a similar size of as yours. So if you're a business of one or business of two, you know, why don't you compare yourself to businesses that maybe have 10 and under employees and see what marketing they're doing. Okay. All right, I'm here for a few more minutes with questions. Ask your questions. So again, we're here for live business Q&A launch hour. You can ask me anything in relation to branding, marketing, entrepreneurship, or how to grow six-figure service-based business. Thanks for your question, house coat homie. All right. Let's see what else. What else? Let's talk about, I don't know if you'll be, maybe you can see it. Let's see. Let's talk about business cards. So I think you can see it on Instagram, and let me see if you can, it's like a big glare. Ooh. So maybe you can't see it that well. Big glare on my camera, but I'm going to put it close here too. So one of the things I want to talk about is business cards, custom business cards. So you're a new business owner, may or may not have your website up yet, but you know that you're available, for hire, basically. And let's say you're just out and about, which you're doing every day. You're at the grocery store. You are at a happy hour. I can't tell you the amount of people that I meet just on a daily basis or weekly basis that it's random as anything or whatever. I'm meeting them in the grocery store or here or there. And somehow there's conversations that come up that start relating to them needing help and they don't even know about my business. But one of the things that does help is I wear a lot of like apparel like this on a regular basis. So it's kind of like entrepreneurial apparel. So a lot of times that attracts people who are also entrepreneurs or entrepreneurial minded, and they ask me questions and then we kind of get into what I do. But what I want to say for you guys is do something, wear something that can bring attention to yourself that could potentially relate to you and your business. And when you do that, everywhere you go, you should always have your business card. And for your business card, unfortunately, there's just like a really bad glare with the computer, but you guys can probably see it on the phone. With the business card, you want to make sure you have picture of yourself so they remember who you are, or they pull it out and they can see who you are. Large picture of yourself. I have my name. I have my title, which says brand, web, and marketing coach. I have my phone number or my business line or a personal line, or if you are comfortable with them texting you, you can put your personal line. I have my email. I have my website. I have my social handles. And the most important thing I have is the back of this card. And this is the link for them to book a complimentary brand strategy session with me. So this says, book a complimentary brand strategy session, uniquebrands@convert.com. So when I'm in conversation with people, so I met someone at the nail salon. I was wearing my entrepreneurship is not for the faint sweatshirt. Get your AMW apparel swag at brandswithamw.com/shop. But basically she's like, oh my God, I love your sweatshirt. I'm an entrepreneur. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm an entrepreneur too, blah, 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 blah. So we're talking about our different businesses. I tell her what I do, and she's like, oh, I'm super interested. How do I learn more? And so this is how you get the prospect or not get the prospect, because some of the people you meet and you're like, okay, here's my information. Make sure you send me an email or whatever. So the first thing that you should do is try and get their information too, at least their email address. And then the second thing you should do is, if you have these business cards, which I created this, you can create this in Canva and then upload it to Vistaprint and get it printed. But basically I'll say, if you are interested in like us talking more about you needing a website On the back of my business card is a link. You can go to it right now on your phone. Even better, if I had a QR code, you can scan it right now, and schedule a call with me. So this is a great way for you to get more leads by doing something like this. So I hope you guys found that helpful. We're at time, so I'm going to go, but I appreciate you guys tuning in today. Catch me every Friday at 1 p.m. On Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And until next time, I will see you later.